Hi, Scorpio. How are you? I hope you're okay. I hope you're even happy. I'm okay. Some people be like, just okay. I'm like, bitch, yeah, that's better than feeling like shit. Anyway, hey, God. I'm good. How are you? Good, good, good. Can you please bless Scorpio with an amazing message today, tomorrow, and next week? Thank you. I love you, God. And my angels. All the same energy. Oh, I like this. 3 and 6 is 9. So you have come to the conclusion. Oh, Angel said things are starting to calm down. Okay. And I feel like you're ready to make a move, right? Now that things are, it's almost like now that the debris of, say for instance, the tower, now that the dust is settling, I feel like for a lot of you, you're starting to see a path forward. Angel said a lot of you have been freed from certain situations. Look, I can't call it. Tower came out. And now that this is happening, you're like, whoo, all right, I got them shackles off of me. What am I gonna do now? God is like, here, take this pentacle, go get you something nice, and go and hang out with your people. Oh, come on out here, King of Pentacles, Ace King. Oh, 4 cups. 5 of Wands. Okay, so the outcome is the 5 of Wands. And that is chaos, struggle, strife. I think this is supposed to be read backwards. I do. I feel like a lot of you, I'm hearing the word turmoil, okay? And it's almost like, in Angel said, struggle. So a lot of you could have been in very stressful situations that caused a lot of conflict and turmoil. And I feel like that has left you a little depleted, right? Four of Cups is, numb. It's left you emotionally numb. I don't feel like this is who you are, though. I kind of feel like you're waiting for this tower moment to end so you can start planning on your future, planning to go have some fun. Now, okay, there's an important message there, because I always find it interesting when I'm talking to people, especially during personal readings, and they ask a question and I give the answer, and then they take the answer and they schedule it, right? Oh, well, it looks like, you're supposed to be, it looks like you could be traveling soon. Oh, yeah, in 2029, I'm going to go to Egypt. Right? They schedule it. Right? You can't schedule divine timing. Okay? But I'm talking about that because 7 of Pentacles is planning. Okay? And I feel like the universe is about to interrupt that planning and say to you, no, go have some fun now. Okay? I feel like an opportunity is about to present itself, but I kind of feel like it's going to disrupt your plans. It's going to disrupt your expectations. Good answer. I like that. So as an example, if you're like, oh yeah, my lease is coming up, my lease is going to be up in another 3 months. I'm thinking about maybe moving, or I don't know if I want to renew. And this energy to me is presenting as, the pipe or the electricity in where you live, it just goes to shit. Long story short, you got to move now, right? So it just kind of feels like your timing, right? Your timing versus universal timing are what's colliding here. Oh, I love that. Now the 6 of Swords is going with the flow. But some of you are like, well, the flow is too slow. Is that even a speed limit, right? Like, is the flow at least like 55 miles, 65 miles an hour in Texas, 70 and 80, right? And the universe is like, okay, you know what? How about now? Ooh, I love this reading so far. Yeah, you're about to get a message that says skedaddle. Something's about to happen, Scorpio. And it feels like it's happening, obviously, to bring you back into balance, right? Life, it's not even life, it's the universe. It's I'll say light versus dark, negative and positive, right? The universe is a whole bunch of darkness and a little bit of light, right? But the light is increasing and the darkness is increasing. You see what I mean? They both live together. So if that's the case, then how come we can't schedule divine timing? Because divine timing is the overall timing. Your timing is a calculation. Your timing is 2 + 2 is 4. Your timing is spring ahead, fall back. Ooh, God damn. It's time to start something new, Scorpio. It's time to take a leap. Leap of faith. Yeah, look at that. Angels said, and this message is very specific, for those who feel like you're in a rabbit hole, I love that came out. 5 of Pentacles with the 5 of Wands. Again, I feel like this reading is going from right to left versus left to right. Okay? So I kind of feel like with the 5 of Pentacles, feeling left out, feeling like God forgot your number, feeling like, the universe, forgot who you are, right? And at the end of the day, any and everybody can forget who you are. The one critical person that we have to make sure doesn't forget who you are is you, okay? So I kind of feel like for a lot of you right now, it feels like life is a struggle. In my Chris Rock voice. My eyes are squinting and everything like Chris Rock does. Life is just a struggle. And I feel like, Scorpio, it is time for you to think your way out of it. I feel like there are many of you, Lord, there are many of you who, you know how they have dominant and recessive? Like if you're right-handed, that's your dominant hand. And I guess the recessive, the one you use the least, is your left hand. And of course you have ambidextrous, right? But I feel like for a lot of you, your dominant energy is mental, your mind. That's what you default to, your mind. Does it make sense? My logic. Let me analyze that. I mean, that's true Scorpio. We will give Virgo a run for their money on any given day. Okay, I feel like for a lot of you, you've analyzed yourself into a corner. You've painted yourself into a corner. 4 cups. And I feel like you've got away from what's important, what's valuable. Okay, so I kind of feel like with the Hermit and the 3 of Cups, I feel like the universe is saying to you, Scorpio, try to figure out how to work your way back into existence, right? Scorpio is usually introverted, right? Loners, right? You stay by ourselves. We're the orangutans of the animal kingdom. We live a life in solitude. A Hermit with the 3 of Cups kind of says, you know what? Maybe it's time, right? We ain't saying that you go back into Gen Pop, right? We ain't saying go and join the league of 1 million people. No. But I kind of feel like the universe is saying, hey, maybe now it may be time for you to kind of socialize with the people you love, the people who are valuable to you, the people who bring you joy. Okay? I do feel like you're going to have a new opportunity, whether this is a group, a job, an occupation. Angels just said to me, you could, there's a book that I have It's called Careers for the Zodiac or something like that. And it basically details the career choices that are best suited for each zodiac sign. And of course, Scorpios, again, you're the loners. You're by yourself, right? Of course, investigator detective is number one because your intuition and analysis is like none other. But working by yourself in a lab, in the morgue, you know what I mean? Like, janitor, right? You work by yourself. But I feel like there's going to be an opportunity for not necessarily for you to work with others, but maybe you'll be more customer facing or people focused, or, I know this Gen Y and Gen Z shit and millennial shit is, communal working, which is, I'm a true Scorpio. I like working by myself. But I kind of feel like there's going to be an opportunity coming up for you to engage with a certain portion of society. Let me just say it that way. Whether it's professional, familial, social, it's coming up. Don't think, go do, right? I feel like, again, you've been planning your re-entry, we'll call it, and you're waiting for the right time, you're waiting for the right season, you're waiting like double dutch, you're waiting to jump in for that one rope to go down, right? You're waiting, you're measuring your approach. But I kind of feel like the universe is saying, begin, right? Start. And you've been getting this message here lately, Scorpio, about activity. And it's probably because we're coming out of the dormancy of winter, especially here in the Northwest, right? Northern hemisphere, western part of the world, or eastern part, depending on how you look at it. It is all about perception, right? Yeah, I know. I've been thinking about this. Sidebar. They say, which way does the earth rotate? Is it counterclockwise or clockwise? Well, from the North Pole, it probably looks like it's counterclockwise. From the South Pole, it could be clockwise, I think, or vice versa, right? But it's all about perception, right? How are you looking at it? What angle are you looking at something from? And I kind of feel like I just bumped into the crux of this message, right? Which is when it comes to either re-engaging with a group, a family, people, whomever, what angle are you looking at this through, right? Or are you looking at this from, right? You're looking at it from the south angle, the north angle, the east angle, the west angle, the aerial, the grounded, like which angle are you looking at this situation from? You're looking at it emotionally, intellectually, and there's your answer. A lot of you are looking at it intellectually, right? And looking at it intellectually, that's perfect if that's one part of how you're looking at it, right? You can't look at something holistically, intellectually. I heard somebody say, damn that, yes I can. Six of Pentacles, which is here twice, so that's the third six. I feel like there is about to be a cycle shift here. And I feel like you're going to try to plan for it, and the universe is just going to nudge you right into it. It's all for the sake of balance, right? Because again, I feel like for a lot of you, you have been living on one side too long. One side of the wheel too long. Nine of Wands. A lot of you are not ready. It's like the Stairmaster, or no, the elliptical. Right? That's life. There's the wheel. I'm gonna say this, and please be careful and responsible. But I just heard that for some of you, you've been playing it too safe. Now, again, be very careful and responsible. I'm not gonna say to you, go out there and be Scorpio Knievel, right? And just start going and playing with your money, and playing with your heart, and playing with, no, hell no. But I kind of feel like look at that. I can't make this up. Some of y'all have been playing. And again, universe, angels, God. Okay. I'm sitting here trying to make a plea, like, seasonal. It's been cold. I ain't getting out there and it's like 2 degrees, right? Shit, I ain't getting out there and it's 30 degrees. You see, well, I actually was out when it was 30 degrees, which is weird because I don't go out when it gets cold. But we're coming out of this dormancy phase. And I feel like for a lot of us, and I'm just going to use this as an example to depict the message, a lot of us are waiting for the springtime to come back around before we are renewed or before we wake up out of hibernation and we start going and doing things and getting out. And I feel like the time is now because, again, universe don't give a shit about human calculative timing. There is only divine timing. Oh, another 6. Ooh. Yeah, Scorpio, your cycle is, oh, that doesn't sound right. Your cycle is starting now. You got a new cycle coming up. You have a choice. 3 of Swords. Okay, that has to do with work and money. For a lot of you, your money has been a little strained. Got the 5 of Pentacles here. Judgment. Sidebar, it's pertinent to this reading. I was just sitting and thinking, Hierophant there. I was just sitting and thinking about how, and I don't know if I said it in this reading, about how the universe is like, hey, do this. And typically when the universe is like, hey, do this, it usually means in that moment, right? Because the universe is not going to be like, do it next week. No. Ain't no fucking weeks in the universe. Okay, anyway. So I was thinking, and I was like, people will say, myself included, I'll do it when the conditions are right, right? I'll go outside when the temperature is higher than my age. Okay? And the universe don't know age. The universe doesn't know temperature, and right, again, we try to create our own divine timing or best timing, and the universe is like, what's that? What you doing, Lisa? Do it now, right? But the message I was thinking about was kind of like, not necessarily why we're like that, but yeah, why are we like that? And angels are saying it's simple because you're trying to prep for the unknown, or you're trying to prepare for your journey, right? And that makes sense, 7 of Pentacles. But the universe is like, now, trick, right? But I also heard, beware of that, especially in 2025 and going forward, because you could run the risk of missing universal opportunities by relying solely on your timing versus going with the flow of universal timing. Holy shit. Again, reading from right to left, the Hierophant, divine order, okay? Universal order, spiritual order, religious order, the advisor, okay? Is basically saying to you that the reason, to an extent, why your life to an extent may not be running as smoothly as you would like it to be, is because you're ignoring our signs and you are relying solely based on your signs. Oh, that's huge. That's huge. And then yeah, I know. And the angel said, and then when things don't go right, y'all bring your asses to us. Oh God. Allah, Buddha, Vishnu. Could you please, right? It's almost like until you do right, all you do is go wrong. Until you go right, all you do is go wrong. The Honorable Lauryn Hill right? And that's the sum of this reading. It's almost like if you take matters into your own hands and march to the beat of your own drum, you have that free will, and that's perfect. Okay? But every now and then you need to be balancing out and checking in with the universe and be like, am I dancing good? Am I moving my hips right? So the universe could be like, sit down, Brenda. Let us show you how to do this two-step. Yeah. Here's an important part of this reading, and angels just said that. The Ace of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Six of Cups. The Fool is happy-go-lucky, no problems, no cares, no experience, he hasn't been uppercut by life or adulting or anything like that. And the Six of Cups was a time when you didn't know a lot and you were your happiest, right? So angels just said, and how come they don't approach the unknown like that? And the answer, angels, simply is experience, right? Because we know life uppercut us, but life may not have uppercut you if you would have listened more to universal messages. I fully agree. But at like 17, who is listening to universal messages? Or 27 or 37, right? That's the problem. That was an angel. Okay. So I kind of feel like, okay, so let me ask this. So now that we do have all this life experience, right? How do we get back into a state of newness, a state of beginnings? How do we get back into that state? Angel said, wipe the slate clean. Y'all do know that our brains are equipped to store information. It's called memories. Angel said, just create new ones. You know what? First off, I need to speak to y'all supervisor because y'all keep coming up with stuff from an angelic energies standpoint. But we as material beings, we naturally hold on and absorb the energy of life on this planet. So angels just said, so excrete. Oh Lord. You know something, Scorpio? I'm gonna leave that with you because everybody's experiences are different. Everybody's trials and tribulations and victories are different. So I'm gonna say to you, Scorpio, here, let go of what you can let go of, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and follow your intuition and universal guidance, period. Okay? Because we as humans are designed to hold on to stuff, right? To, again, absorb energy and residue from what's around us. But my angels are, no, as humans, that's what we do. Because my angels is like, yeah, but you don't have to. But again, they're speaking from a pure energetic standpoint. Right? They're not speaking from the human standpoint. They're speaking from an energy standpoint. So we just going to have to agree to disagree, angels. But you have the judgment here, right? And I kind of feel like the universe is kind of nudging you, Scorpio, and saying, listen, your judgment don't matter. It's really universal judgment that really matters. And we say, the trials and tribulations of this earth, right? King of Pentacles, which is earth sign, right? That's Taurus. For some of y'all, it has caused you a lot of hurt and pain and having to walk away and abandonment and, suffering. Thank you. Thank you for acknowledging that. But you have a choice. You have a choice to go within and listen to our guidance and turn things around. Yeah, that's crazy. They just showed me, right? They just showed me like when you were born and baby and, you as an energy being. And then life came and did this, right? All of your knowledge, all of your experience. Hell, learning how to drive. You know what I mean? Just the absorption of those instructions and information, it suppresses your energetic side. Wow. It's the King of Swords. It's the King of Swords. Your know-how, everything you know, your intelligence. Let's just call it what it is. Your intelligence versus your intuition. Very interesting. Ooh, very interesting. Now, I know personally the heightened part of intelligence, like the you could be the smartest person in the world. The next phase of that is spirituality, right? Science, quantum mechanics, right? The law of energy and how things come into being. Okay, not that I'm giving that as the law of the definition from quantum mechanics or quantum physics, but what lives beyond molecules and atoms and things of that nature, right? The highest form of intelligence is spirituality. I always say that. And I kind of feel like whatever situation you may be in right now, for a lot of you, your intelligence could be failing you. Your intelligence could be failing you because you're supposed to be relying on your intuition. Deep. So I feel like the universe is about to give you some sort of do-over, new beginning. Sword, tower. Don't you go relying on that raggedy ass intelligence. Ooh. Where in the known world would intelligence be considered raggedy? You know that's some old gangster angel stuff for them to be like that raggedy ass intelligent. Ooh, child. Don't get me started. There are no brains on Pluto. I'm just saying. Work through your fears. Yeah. Angels are calling your intelligence limited. Now, that makes sense. But guess what? Again, going back to our material selves, our brains. Our brains can only house so much physical information. When we start talking into the metaphysical, our brains is like, I'm out. I don't know what that is. I don't know what the Akashic, where they at? Can I see them? Do I see them? Oh my God. The energy is gaining momentum. I just heard for some of you, you could be going through a powerful spiritual, I don't want to say awakening. Let's call it a spiritual ascension. You are moving from one phase to another. You're going from PhD to UNIV, right? Universal intelligence. And angels are saying, well, most physical humans have to rely on their mind. I mean, again, that's how we navigate through this on this planet. That's how we get around. I get around. So you're looking towards the future. You're looking for some sort of insight. You're looking for some sort of results. You're looking for some sort of completion. But it's almost like you're looking at things through some sort of filter, hence perception. And I feel like you're going to have to give a little and get a little. I don't know what the hell that means. Break it down. Give a little, get a little. Half intellect, half intuition. Thank you. Half intellect, half intuition. So when you are venturing out into the world, right? Carry your mind and your spirit. Leave your heart up on the counter. Ooh, child. No, I'm not going to say that. Yeah, your heart is riding shotgun. I love it. I do. Look. I can't make this up. Surrender to the divine. Okay, so I'm going to close out by saying this. Take time and breathe out. I feel like, in all honesty, with the Hermit here, I feel like some of you need to get back into your universal practice or rituals, right? Where you are meditating, hiking, speaking to spirit, ancestors, whomever. Angel said, in short, listen for universal guidance. Okay. Now, at the end of the day, when you listen for guidance is meant to guide you. So as you are kind of going through life, going through eternal life, through the universe, I kind of feel like the universe is like, listen, we your GPS. Okay, and I'm gonna leave it there. And you, sidebar, if you don't like this, just, hey, I'll see y'all in the next one, okay? But I was thinking about that, right? As in going into the unknown. And, typically it's kind of hard to just walk into a void, right? Walk into just nothingness. But angels are like, it's happening in the universe as we speak, right? The universe is expanding, and it's expanding towards more nothingness, if you will. And the nothingness is there for creation to have a place to, create, if you will. Okay. So angels are saying, as you start to venture more into the unknown, don't look at it as a scary place, but look at it as a place to create, right? It's your beautiful blank canvas. And I feel like the universe is bringing back around, or giving you some sort of new opportunity to create. Okay. So going forward, look at the unknown as an opportunity to create. I love that. I love that. I love that. And angels were saying earlier, Scorpio, like, people need conditions. I'll go when this condition is right, because that's our way of making the, making the unknown more known. Well, I'll go out, and if this is happening, okay, I know what to do when that happens, so I'll do it when that happens. But the universe is like, go anyway, whether it's happening or not. But humans are like, I don't know what the temperature is. I ain't going out there and freezing my ass off, right? We're apprehensive. But, and again, angels, our physical material beings, our physical material selves, we have to cater to that, right? We have to navigate based on that. So again, there's a bit of a disconnect, difference of opinion, in that them coming from an energy standpoint and us being physical three-dimensional beings, we have to kind of navigate differently. But angels are saying, coordinate. I love it. Collaborate. Okay. All right. I'm gonna leave it there. I hope this makes sense. I know I don't do a lot of readings about what everybody reads about, love and work and money and all that stuff. My readings are always to develop you, Scorpio, and make you into a superior superhero. Okay, that you already are. Okay, so I'm sorry if it's not your run-of-the-mill tarot readings. I give a fuck about you and your spiritual development. The end, period. Love you. Bye.